Common challenges. Aquaculture, like any other agricultural practice, faces several challenges. Here are some common problems in aquaculture. 1. Disease and health management. 1.1. Aquaculture farms can be susceptible to various diseases that can impact the health and productivity of the cultured species. 1.2. Controlling and managing diseases can be challenging due to factors such as high stocking densities, water quality issues, and the transfer of pathogens from wild populations. 2. Water quality management. 2.1. Maintaining optimal water quality is crucial for the well-being and growth of aquatic organisms. 2.2. Issues such as poor water exchange, nutrient buildup, algal blooms, and pollution can negatively affect water quality. 2.3. It requires constant monitoring and management to ensure a healthy environment for the cultured species. 3. Environmental impacts. 3.1. Aquaculture can have environmental impacts, especially when poorly managed. 3.2. Overuse of antibiotics and chemicals, escape of farm species, discharge of waste and excess feed, and habitat degradation are some of the concerns associated with aquaculture. 3.3. Sustainable practices and effective environmental management strategies are essential to mitigate these impacts. 4. Feed and nutritional challenges. 4.1. Developing and sourcing sustainable and cost-effective feeds for aquaculture remains a challenge. 4.2. The availability and affordability of suitable feed ingredients, especially those that do not compete with human food sources, can be limited. 4.3. Balancing the nutritional requirements of different species and optimizing feed conversion efficiency are ongoing challenges. 5. Genetic management and biodiversity. 5.1. Selective breeding and genetic improvement programs are essential for enhancing the performance and resilience of farm species. 5.2. However, inadequate genetic diversity and over-reliance on a limited number of stocks can increase the vulnerability to diseases and reduce genetic resilience. 5.3. Maintaining genetic diversity and preventing genetic pollution are important considerations. 6. Social and community impacts. 6.1. Aquaculture operations can have social and community impacts, including conflicts over resource use, land tenure, and competition with other stakeholders. 6.2. Balancing the needs of local communities, addressing social issues, and engaging in transparent and participatory processes are crucial for sustainable aquaculture development. 7. Regulatory and policy frameworks. 7.1. Inconsistent or inadequate regulatory frameworks and policies can hinder the growth and development of aquaculture. 7.2. A lack of clarity in licensing procedures, insufficient enforcement of environmental standards, and conflicting regulations across jurisdictions can pose challenges for farmers and industry stakeholders. 8. Market access and demand. 8.1. Accessing reliable markets and meeting consumer demands can be challenging for aquaculture farmers. 8.2. Ensuring product quality, consistent supply, meeting certification requirements, and effectively promoting aquaculture products are important considerations for market success. Addressing these challenges requires collaboration among stakeholders, including farmers, researchers, government agencies, and industry associations. The development and adoption of sustainable practices, technological innovations, improved disease management strategies, and effective policy frameworks can contribute to the long-term viability and success of aquaculture. Strategies for disease and health management. Disease and health management are crucial aspects of successful aquaculture. Here is a detailed overview of disease management strategies and health practices in aquaculture. 1. Biosecurity measures. 1.1. Quarantine. Implement a quarantine period for new stock before introducing them to existing populations. 1.1.1. This helps prevent the introduction of pathogens into the farm. 1.2. Stocking from certified disease-free sources. Source aquatic organisms from certified disease-free hatcheries or reputable suppliers to reduce the risk of introducing diseases. 1.3. Restricted access. Control and limit access to the farm to authorized personnel and vehicles to prevent the transmission of pathogens. 1.4. Sanitation. Maintain proper hygiene and sanitation protocols to minimize the risk of disease transmission. 1.4.1. This includes cleaning and disinfecting equipment, nets, tanks, and other farm infrastructure. 2. Disease surveillance and monitoring. 2.1. Regular health checks. Perform routine health assessments and visual inspections of the stock to detect any signs of illness or abnormalities. 3. Water quality monitoring. 3.1. Regularly test and monitor water quality parameters to identify any changes that may affect the health of the aquatic organisms. 3.2. Pathogen testing. Conduct periodic testing for specific pathogens through laboratory analysis to detect the presence of diseases or pathogens in the farm. 4. Vaccination and immunization. 4.1. Vaccination programs. Implement vaccination protocols for susceptible species to reduce the risk of disease outbreaks. 4.1.1. Work with veterinarians or aquaculture experts to develop vaccination schedules and choose suitable vaccines. 4.2. Immunostimulants. Use immunostimulant additives in feed or as bath treatments to enhance the immune response of aquatic organisms and improve disease resistance. 5. Water quality management. 5.1. Optimal water quality. Maintain appropriate water quality parameters such as temperature, dissolved oxygen levels, pH, ammonia, and nitrate levels. 5.1.1. Regularly monitor and adjust these parameters to provide a healthy environment for the cultured species. 5.2. Aeration and circulation. Use aeration systems, water circulation, and filtration mechanisms to improve oxygen levels, remove excess nutrients, and prevent the accumulation of waste products. 6. Nutrition and feeding. 6.1. Balanced diets. Provide a well-balanced and nutritionally complete diet to enhance the immune response and overall health of the cultured species. 6.2. Feed management. Implement proper feeding practices, including feeding frequency, portion control, and feed quality control, to avoid overfeeding and minimize waste that can deteriorate water quality. 7. Medications and treatments. 7.1. Responsible medication use. Follow local regulations and guidelines for the use of medications, including antibiotics and other treatments. 7.1.1. Use medications only under the guidance of a veterinarian or aquaculture expert. 7.2. Disease-specific treatments. Identify the specific pathogens causing the disease and utilize appropriate treatments, such as antimicrobial agents, antiparasitics, or antifungal treatments, as recommended by experts. 8. Record keeping and analysis. 8.1. Maintain detailed records of health observations, disease outbreaks, treatments, and mortalities. 8.1.1. This helps identify patterns, track disease history, and make informed management decisions for future disease prevention and control. 9. Research and collaboration. 9.1. Stay updated on the latest research and developments in aquaculture diseases and health management practices. 9.1.1. Collaborate with researchers, universities, and industry experts to share knowledge, exchange best practices, and stay informed about emerging diseases and treatment options. It is important to note that disease management in aquaculture is a complex and ongoing process. Farmers should work closely with veterinarians, aquaculture experts, and local authorities to develop disease management plans specific to their farm and species. Regular training, continuous monitoring, and adapting to new information are essential for effective disease prevention and control in aquaculture.